Lacking self-confidence is a big problem for a lot of people, and from my own personal background, I know how much it sucks to be lacking in that self-esteem. So what I want to do today is just give you 3 kind of quick tips that help me to start doing things a little bit differently, to start to feel better within myself, and hopefully it can help you out too. So if there's one thing I know all too well from my younger days, it's that a lack of self-confidence can really be quite crippling to you, and it's like something that really sucks. So step number 1, you have to take your head out of the sand. You have to analyse what's going on in your life that's making this lack of self-confidence come to the forefront, and you have to start identifying that. Sometimes it is painful to go through that process, but if you can't get that first step and really identify where that lack of self-confidence or self-esteem is coming from, then you're not going to be able to start making steps to progress and move forwards. Step number 2, once you've analysed where you're at and you've analysed what's causing the kind of like that lack of self-confidence, is you have to take action and start to do something about it. Now this doesn't have to be massive changes, it doesn't have to be like kind of completely changing your whole lifestyle within like a matter of like a week or so, but it does require you taking some changes to start moving the ball forwards. Now for myself, I did 2 main things. Number 1 is I started some like martial arts lessons to kind of build my confidence up that way and to try and challenge my body in new ways and learn some new skills. And number 2 is I actually started to educate myself on what really kind of works in terms of health and fitness and the stuff that I was doing in the gym as well. Now I'd kind of flitted in and out of gyms, but I didn't really know what I was doing, what I should be doing to progress myself in the right way. So I ended up wasting about a whole like 1 or 2 years and never really changing and making any progress. And of course, again, that just ended up knocking my confidence back even further. So number 2, put the power in your own hands. Start to educate yourself on certain topics if there's something you're interested in, and just take action. Take one small step. What is one thing you could do today that would really change the ball for you and just get that ball rolling and start building that momentum? And step number 3, this is a really powerful tool, but start to write your feelings down. Start to kind of journal things a little bit more as well. So it's an amazing tool, like just getting a simple journal is such a powerful thing that can really help to boost like how you feel about yourself in here. And obviously the physical side of things, if you start exercising and training, that will build a lot of benefits, but also writing things down. Celebrate those small victories, no matter how small they might be. Like for someone it might be you went for a walk today, you went for a 2-mile walk. For someone it might be, you know, like they've made it to the gym, or they've signed up for a new personal training program, or they've started a new kind of nutrition regime, whatever it might be. But celebrate the small wins. You don't always have to celebrate those big milestones. So if someone wanted to lose weight, for example, you don't have to celebrate that final end goal of like losing 3 stone. You can celebrate each small step along the way. Those little steps, building that confidence up that way really helps. So celebrate the small victories, and also start thinking about things that you're grateful for right now. Like what's going great in your life right now? There's always going to be something that you can choose to highlight as well in that aspect. Gratitude is another really powerful tool. So write down those small wins, write down those things that you're grateful for right now. If you're watching the video like here today, the fact is you've got internet access, you've got access to like a mobile phone or like a computer. A lot of people don't have these things. It's something to be grateful for. So celebrate those small things, celebrate that gratitude, celebrate those wins, and that is the 3rd step. So just to recap, number 1, make sure you identify where you're at now and what might be the root cause of that sort of lack of self-confidence. Number 2, start taking small action steps, whether it's just reading an article, reading a book, finding some information off like a coach or some advice from someone that's already been there and achieved the things that you want to achieve. And number 3 is just make sure that you celebrate those small victories. So whenever you start taking that step on your journey, celebrate each little milestone along the way, and it'll build that confidence up. So I hope you found this useful, and I hope you got something out of it. And most of all, I hope that if you are the sort of person that was like me, who was lacking in self-confidence, that you're going to kind of take any small step. It doesn't matter how small. It could even be, you know, like drop me a Facebook message right now, and if you want to ask me any questions or ask me about my experiences, I'll be happy to answer that for you. But just take that first step today. Keep your eyes peeled. I'll be sending some more content your way soon as well. But I hope you found this useful, and I'll speak to you soon.